Hello and welcome to this walkthrough video on how to set up a Zoom class on the Noun e-learning platform. As a facilitator, before you can set up a Zoom class, you need to log into your My Learningspace account, and I'll be showing you just how to do that in a step-by-step manner. So the first step is to input the URL for My Learningspace platform, which is mylearningspace.nouedu2.net. So once you click it, it will bring you here, and then you log in using your username and then the password at which you have set already. You log in. Click on Go to Online Courses. Here you'll be prompted to input the details again, because we're about to go into the course platform. Please, if you're still making use of your username as a password, we will advise that you change it to a better password that you can always remember to keep your account safe as a facilitator. So we are here, and now if you have more than 2 courses that you're facilitating, you're going to have to click on the one that you want to create a Zoom class for. So you have your course displayed by the left hand side of your dashboard, or you can also click on it over here or over here if you have recently accessed the course. So I'll be clicking from here. So we are here in the course, and if yours is different from what is here, this is because this is a template course, and then most likely some new resources have been added to your screen. So what we want to add to the page now is the Zoom online class. There is actually one here, but this has already expired. I'm going to have to create a new one. So in order to do that, I'm going to go straight up to this settings button and click it on. There will be a drop down, and on this drop down I'll be clicking on turn editing on. This is going to allow me to edit this course page. So now we need to choose the new resource that we want to add, the new activities that we want to add to this, and we're just going to go to add an activity or resource. So once we click on it, there will be a list of activity or resource that we can add. So we have the resources here and we have the activities here. So the activity we want to add is a Zoom meeting. So you click on it and make sure it is clicked on, and then you come and click on add. Here is where you're going to input all the details for this Zoom class. So the topic of your Zoom class, you have to put it in, maybe the course title or the topic of the day. So I'm going to put this in as template Zoom class. Now this red indication here shows that it is very important and mandatory for you to put a topic for your Zoom class. You can also put a description for your Zoom class. Could be what the topic is all about or what you're going to be discussing, but this is not compulsory. But if you want to explain the class for the students, you can also do that. So I want to put this here. This is a test description. So immediately after doing that, if you want your description to be shown on the course page, you click on this and make sure that it is checked. Now we are going to set the date and the time that we want this Zoom class to start. So I'll be putting here 4th of September 2019, and I'll put in 10 o'clock. good. So we'll set it at 10 o'clock on the 4th of September 2019. Please be advised that this time runs on the 24-hour clock, and that is why we are using 22 o'clock here. Now the duration is going to be for 1 hour, but if it is going to be more than 1 hour, you have to indicate by editing this. So once you're done, it will save automatically and then you continue. Please, you do not need to click on any one of these, so we're going to leave this unchecked. And then here is the password. You can choose to create a password for the class. Students cannot access the Zoom meeting unless they click the password or input the password that you have set for the class. Well, we advise that this should be left. And then please always make sure that this host video and the participants video is turned on. Now this will enable them to see you and also enable you to see them. Then this should be left as VoIP and telephony. Then this option here, the meeting option here, says enable join before host. If you click on this, that means your student can actually join the class before you. Normally, if you create a Zoom class, the Zoom class will not allow any other person join except the host starts the meeting. But if you click on this option, you will enable your student to actually go and wait for you before you host the meeting. So if you want to do that, you can click on it. But if you want to start the meeting before you allow your students to join you, you can unclick it. But I'll be clicking mine. Then alternative hosts. If you want to have 2 or more hosts, you can click this and add. That is all about this Zoom meeting, setting up this Zoom meeting. So we're going to click on save and display. So by the time we are displaying it, it should show the URL that you copy for your student to join. Now this is the URL, https zoom.us, and these numbers. So this is what will be copied and sent to the students in order to enable them to join the class.